Okay, very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the briefing on Wednesday, the 29th of March. I think Monday was the only good day we're going to have for quite a while. So taking a look at this in optic, we can see it looks like we're sort of just in between this warm front and cold front, I expect, at the moment, in this rather damp, warm sector air. I expect this cold front is going to be going through this afternoon or something like that, maybe midday. And it's not going to improve the conditions very much. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we're really at the mercy of the exact positioning of this front here. If it ends up over the top of us, then that will ruin it a bit. And we see isobars are tightening up. And going ahead further, it's still looking pretty unsettled. Those types of isobars getting really quite tight. So an unsettled week, to say the least. There's a weather warning today for fog, and that's between 7 a.m. local and 1 p.m. local. Spot winds today, we're looking at about 220 probably over here, so pretty much southwesterly, at about 30 knots at flying height. And the current sat pic showing a pretty cloudy outlook. Looks like we can make out the front just about here, but otherwise you can see no obvious clearance on its way. It's just going to be pretty foggy, pretty cloudy all day. You can see what looks like the centre of that low pressure up to the northwest. The rain radar isn't picking up massive amounts, certainly not over the top of us at the moment. It's just going to be pretty damp and drizzly all day, I think. But we can see these showers over here. Perhaps it will rain a bit more if that comes over. Public forecasts are suggesting precipitation at the moment, but otherwise just fog and mist and sort of low cloud, and just in general rubbish weather for the rest of the day. If we look at the humidity, we see it's 99% by midday and only reducing to 93% at 4 p.m. Otherwise going to feel reasonably mild and reasonably brisk winds, gusting mid-20s. And you see there it's suggesting poor visibility all day, peaking at medium at 3 or 4 o'clock. Top temperature today of about 11 or 12 degrees, and unsurprisingly the dew point just one below that at 11 degrees. And the current view outside is that. Pretty gloomy, as I'm sure you've all noticed by now. Farnborough is saying overcast at a height of 100 feet and mist, and 6 knots of wind from the southeast. Forecast is for not a whole lot different to that, although they are suggesting here broken clouds at a height of 1,000 feet. I'll be quite surprised if that happens. But various tempos. Got broken clouds at 500 feet and rain. Another tempo here for broken clouds at 100 feet and mist, rain and drizzle. So not the most optimistic outlook. Top meteo. We got, if we go back to about 10 a.m. We can see all this red stuff here, just low cloud and fog. As we go through to midday, it is suggesting that, yeah, there'll be some showers around. As we go further along, it is suggesting that it might clear a little bit. This is 1 p.m. and we go to 2 p.m. This almost looks flyable, although I think it's being a little bit optimistic here. You can see, yeah, mid to late afternoon, actually just sub 2,000 foot cloud, but otherwise not a lot. But there's a little bit of optimism for you, but I'm not sure it's going to come true. If by some miracle we do go flying, there's not a lot of NOTAMs that are going to be affecting us. Number, I think that's 18 or 14 there. Middle Wallet's permanent NOTAM. 15 here, I think it's high intensity radio transmissions at Boscombe Down. Otherwise, there's a load of airspace being activated up here, but otherwise nothing that's really going to be affecting us. So operationally, I don't think there's much chance of flying today. If we did go flying, it would be runway 23 with a launch point in the fairly normal position here. The grass I expect will be quite damp, so we'll be using the booms, cables going down the edge of the runway there, and we'll probably be landing 27 to keep the runway, the gliders on the hard. That'll be left-hand circuits onto 27 or right-hand circuits onto 23. I suggest if there's anyone left to fly this afternoon, give the office a call around midday, but I expect the answer is going to be likely we're not going to be flying. So hopefully the weather's going to improve at some point soon. I'll see you all. Bye.